Hey there everybody, it's Jamie here and a very warm welcome to your To Travel blog Jamie. And indeed, welcome to smelly old Southampton and City Cruise Terminal. I'm about to embark on a short 2-night cruise on board this beast of a ship, Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Sea. How much will we get done in just a 2-nighter? Well, we'll find out. You and me, yeah, you're coming with me for the duration. Let's do this.
It's day 1 embarkation day from City Cruise Terminal, Southampton, UK. I've just spent a fabulous night at the Voco Hotel, Southampton, which is a mere 5-minute walk from City Cruise Terminal and my ship.
Well, hey there, Associated British Ports. I think some of you are going to be horrified by how small my bag is, but it's just a 2-night cruise.
Indeed, just 205 nautical miles to sail from Southampton to Zeebrugge, Belgium.
Unfortunately, yesterday, all us passengers had a message from Royal Caribbean saying our boarding today would be delayed by 2 hours. They didn't specify why. Ordinarily, it's to do with a deep clean because of norovirus or a technical issue with the ship. Who knows which it is? But essentially, whatever your original arrival time here at the port, you've had to delay that by 2 hours. So my arrival time will now be at 3:30. However, I'm going to drop off my luggage. You were able to do that from 9:30 this morning, head into Southampton town, get up to some mischief. When I say mischief, I mean iced coffee, obviously. We are going to drop him off. See you soon, Mr. Sully. Thank you. Love a clear sign. Bag left just here. They'll take care of everything, and I'll see my little case a little bit later on when we're on board, hopefully outside my cabin. Well, in spite of a delayed boarding, one thing they've done very well is put on complimentary transportation for passengers into the city centre, although it's only a 5-10 minute walk. Nevertheless, mucho apreciado.
West Quay Shopping District is in fact right on your doorstep. My favourite restaurant, Tycoon. You could walk the city walls, blow raspberries, get wet, go quackers, eat too many donuts, drink iced coffee, thank you Jesus, meet Paddington Bear.
All right, folks, it's my check-in time. Hurrah. However, they haven't been able to check in the previous passengers for their window, and that line goes all the way down there. This is a line to join another line, and it looks like we'll be going nowhere anytime soon, and the line does continue behind me. Okay, half an hour later, we are moving. Moving where? I don't know. Oh, I'm so sad. Ain't no coffee here. Alrighty, and now we join another line. I know. I need my patient pants on today. I think I might have left them in the wash. Wow. If I joined the right-hand side, I'd be straight to security. But no. If you're in the left, you've got to do this whole zigzag-arama. Right, I've just done security. That was pretty straightforward. I've got my organised AF wallet with my documentation to show for check-in.
You'll also need your boarding pass. Print it off in advance or save to your phone. The choice is yours.
The obligatory to the ship sign. So there's quite a lot of people waving, coming in saying hello. Some of the staff here are saying, oh, excuse me, sir, I think you've forgotten somebody in your group. I'm like, oh no, I don't think they're with me. Thank you though for coming and say hello. You're very, very cute. You are, you know who you are. All of you. Oh my goodness, look at the weather. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Lift or escalator? Escalate me, baby.
We're walking. We are bloody walking still. I wonder if we'll have a zigzagorama. Oh, look.
I do apologise. I'm very easily distracted by colour.
Oh, I like this very much. Yes, zigzagorama, babies.
Always got to film my feet when I board. It's ritualistic. 3, 2, 1, boom.
We made it.
Independence of the Sea's maiden voyage was in 2008. That's right, she is 17 years of age. The ship is 339 meters in length, has 15 decks, has a usual operating passenger capacity of 3,634 and a maximum capacity of 4,515.
First things first, zap in with your boarding pass as you cross the bridge. Just come and say hello and look at this. Wow. Oh my God, you've got me a birthday present. Oh, wow. Can you believe that? These people just came up to me and gave me a birthday present. That is just crazy. Thank you so much. Pringles inside. Yes! No idea what deck I'm on, which part of the ship, and whether I need to muster or not first. There's already so many activities taking place around the ship before I boarded. I can hear a quiz right behind me, and look at this beast.
Here's a quick peep at what's taking place around the ship as I speak and later this afternoon. We'll take a look at this evening's activities and entertainment a little bit later. Next job is to attend our muster station. This is where you'd go in the event of emergency, and we're going to zap in.
And I'm all zapped. That took seconds. Thank goodness for that, eh?
It's already 4:30 p.m, so I'm going to head to my stateroom, collect my cruise key card and drop off my things.
Deck 2, stateroom finder. I like that. Oh God, that would assume I know the number 2183. All right, maybe that's not right. Let's try 2813. Surely that's it. What do you reckon? Destination could not be located. Jeez. I will not give up. What about 2318? Yes. There it is, look. Over here. Oh, looks pretty midship to me. We've got this, folks. You and me. Come on, help me out, please. You're like, hey, you've cruised loads of times. You should know how to do this. I really don't recognize anything on the ship at all.
Southampton, we got a problem. The corridor has come to an end.
Lesson learned. Apparently you can't access the mid or aft section of deck 2 from the forward part of deck 2. You've got to go up to either deck 4 or 5, work your way backwards and then go back down.
Well, we made it eventually. 2318 portside and midship. Here's our key card. Don't see any luggage just yet. Insert cruise key card and let's see what an ocean view stateroom is all about.
All right, let's illuminate. 3, 2, 1. First impressions. The color scheme is a little bit dull, but I think I'm going to be all right in here. It looks pretty comfortable as far as ocean view or sea view cabins go. Ooh, providing curtains. That's great. I can stop everybody here. They can't see me when I'm sleeping. Who's everyone? What do you reckon, folks? I think for an ocean view, a good size, I'm definitely going to be comfy in here. I love the little living area space. I just feel it needs a bit of an update when it comes to the color scheme. For a Royal Caribbean ship of this class, I just find it a bit dull. I'm used to sailing in dull cabins. Sorry, been on P&O many times. But I wasn't necessarily expecting it on Royal Caribbean. All right, let's check out the bathroom. Oh, we've almost got like a mosaic effect on the floor. It's not a bad size. And I can see we've got sliding doors for the shower. Quite like that. Flush toilet paper only, please. Duly noted. And the sink basin area. Again, it's perfectly acceptable. Going to be very comfy in here. Just feel it needs a bit of splash of colour. You can tell I've been on Margaritaville at sea recently, can't you? Oh look, it's almost as if they knew I was coming. Thank you for that. This looks important, folks. Connect to the ship's Wi-Fi and scan here to access the PDF version of the cruise compass. I'm going to assume that is the daily program. You can also request a printed cruise compass from your stateroom attendant or view the daily planner in the Royal app. Okay, let's get to it.
Use the app to navigate the ship, check the daily program, opening and closing times of venues, book shore excursions, specialty dining, and much more. I'll be honest, I made no plans prior to joining the ship. Let's have a look at some of the options for specialty dining and see if I can actually bag myself a table for this evening. Giovanni's table, yep, Italian sounds perfect. We're gonna add the number of guests, yep, just me, lemon. And yep, it is indeed day 1, Southampton. Let's click on that. Lots of time slots available. I'm going to go with the latest and simply place order to confirm. Voila, that will automatically be charged to my account later.
To access the Royal Caribbean app when on board, you need to switch on your Wi-Fi, but you don't need a Wi-Fi package. I do have one because I like to stay in touch with home all the time. And of course I do loads of posts on social media. I'm terrible, I know.
Royal Caribbean claims to have the fastest internet at sea. It's supposed to be 6 times faster than any other cruise lines and their ships. However, it's pointless me telling you how much it will cost on your cruise. Prices can and do fluctuate wildly.
The app itself was very intuitive, very easy to use. As you can see, I've just booked a table at Giovanni's tonight, specialty dining. I love going to specialty dining on night one when everyone's finding their feet, they don't know where they're going. The main dining room is struggling to cope with all the numbers. I'll go to the main dining room tomorrow, don't you worry. Capitan.
With international law.
My goodness, look how kind this family are. By the way, I'm not 50 yet. I've still got, gosh, how many days to go? Look at this, it's from the Green family. Thank you so much. I will wear that badge, just not yet because I'm still 49. I didn't smuggle that on board, by the way, they did. Blame them. Ooh, Pringles song tonight. Okay, let's head out and about. It's not often I feel lost on a ship, so thank God for maps on screens. Yeah, that's how I felt with the boarding process. Right, deck 5, it looks like we have an awesome promenade in here. Let's check this out. Oh, I do love a bridge. Bridge of Fools, is that what it is? Look, it's the Royal Promenade. Awesome. There's a champagne bar off to my left. Might go there later. Now this is funky. So these are inside cabins here, folks, but they have views of the Royal Promenade. I wonder if they're a little bit noisy at night. I suppose the big question is, do I want coffee or booze? I kind of feel like I'm being driven to booze. Okay, one thing I love about this coffee shop already is that all the food here is included in your cruise fare. And the other thing I like, they've actually got a refreshment station here. So whilst the coffee there is specialty and comes with a surcharge, this drip coffee is included in your cruise fare. You know what though, I'm hungrier than a galloping horse right now. I want pizza. I really wish that sign said pizza on it. Lots of very cool looking bars along here as well. I will try them, I promise you. Look what I found. Sorrento's pizza, slice, wine. So the food served in Sorrento's is also included in your cruise fare. It smells really good. I want some of that. Listen to me, I want. Thank you so much. And they go catering for food allergies as well. Oh, I need this badly. They've also got a refill station here in Sorrento's, so it feels like there are going to be plenty posted around the ship. Folks, it's the great pizza test. You know I love my pizza. At the moment, Margherita Velezzi, Costa and MSC are ahead.
As always, I'll be rating every mother plating dish of food whilst on board using this very handy in-food graphic.
That's actually quite good, you know. Loving the creaminess of the mozzarella. Love the charred pepperoni. The base is actually better than it looks. Quite thin, crispy on the outside. I'm gonna have to think about this one and have more. For research purposes, you understand that, don't you? Yeah, just needs a little bit more tomato on the base, that's all. It's feeling really busy on board, but it's embarkation day. It's been delayed embarkation. It's peeing down the rain. Everyone's inside. My patient pants are on for now. I'm not going to take them off, don't worry. Couldn't resist a chicken curry roll. It looks good. Well, it's a very mellow, mild chicken curry sandwich, but it's delicious, really good. I just need to point out this car is being driven by bears. Not the first time I've seen that, to be honest. All right, it's starting to calm down in here now. The crowds are starting to dissipate and move around the ship a little bit more. That feels much better. Right, it's 6:15 p.m. The rain has stopped and we are shortly letting go of our lines. Gonna head back to my cabin, spruce myself up, ready for a long evening ahead. I am planning on a late one. Yes, I am. Yes, I've taken the correct route on this occasion. Is that me? That is me. Oh, my little case is here. Hey, buddy, are you all right, Sully? Unpacking for a 2-night cruise is easier than going for a wee at 3 in the morning. My clothes seem to have something in common, actually. Look at the size of this wardrobe. Oh, hey up, we are on the move. Oh God, I'm not wearing anything. I can see it. It's time for the shower test. Ooh, that's a hot one, I like it. I'm gonna want this back at home. For those of you who tell me you're a little bit claustrophobic, this is how much room I have in the shower. Seriously, it's the important stuff you never knew you needed to know. What about dress code? I hear you cry. My darlings, this may well be Royal Caribbean, but there ain't much regal about this. Although probably a good idea to wear a little bit more than a bikini and a mankini. I know some of you wear those, like together as partners. It's gross. Right, let's head out for the evening. Shameless product placement.
Alrighty folks, let's take a peep at what's taking place around the ship this evening and tonight. Is there anything tickling your fancy or fancying your tickles? Let me know in the comments below. Well, I have to say, my opinion is that there's quite a lot taking place around the ship tonight. This seems like a good range of activities for all the family.
Alrighty, my loves, we are heading to Studio B, which is, I believe, where we're going to see an ice skating show. It's true, ice skating on a ship. This definitely looks like the place, doesn't it? Well, this looks awesome, doesn't it? Love a bit of ice skating. You know, I actually am quite a good ice skater. Matthew's not. Tables up here all the way up the back. Still get views. I'm okay with this as a view. Don't say I don't check out the entertainment for you. Don't even go there. Oh, here we go. I'm so excited. A bit of weed just came out. Yeah, they're so good. Yes. Yes. Woo! Yes. Awesome. Woo-hoo! Yes. Awesome. There you go, Royal Caribbean knocking it out of the park with their first show. Absolutely amazeballs. All right, let's get a drink. Vintages it is. Holy Ginneroni, it's a gin bar. Some of the prices for a glass or bottle of wine, don't forget, these are in dollars. Thank goodness, eh? Vintages is certainly lively and busy. All right, let's start off with a Tito, soda and fresh lime. Kind of like healthy, really, isn't it? Well, that didn't last very long, did it? Oops. Well, it's a nice venue. Some lovely people in here coming to say hello. Gorgeous. Also, kind of a little bit like me, isn't it? You know, vintage to me, nearly. I've forgotten how big the measures are here on Royal Caribbean. This is strong AF.
Let's talk Royal Caribbean drinks packages. It's not for the faint-hearted. Prices will depend on the length of your cruise, itinerary, availability, and whether or not there are pre-cruise savings to be had. On this 2-night cruise, if purchased on board, the cost was £86 per person per day. That for the ultimate beverage package. If you happen to be sailing the Bahamas and stopping at Royal Caribbean's private island, drinks ashore will be included in your package. Here's a look at what's included in the ultimate drinks package. Be aware that all guests sharing a cabin or under the same booking of a legal drinking age must purchase the drinks package. Exemptions are only valid with a doctor's note. The deluxe package also includes any single drink up to the value of $14. I'm so sorry, I think I called it ultimate package just now. Ultimate, deluxe, it's all the same. It's a lot. If you choose a drink above the $14 limit, you'll pay the difference.
Well, I've just been having a lovely old chat, probably an hour and a half in Vintage. I need to go up to deck 11 now for my dinner. It's already 9:30. I booked into Giovanni's, which is specialty Italian dining. Very excited. No flash photography, please.
What's on 14? Olive and twist. Okay.
Well, that's very helpful, isn't it? Especially after a few drinks.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. Well, look at me go. I think I've actually made it. Well, I think I made it to Windjammer, the buffet, and oh, that looks like it, doesn't it? Get me. Some very excited people around, aren't there? Yes, we made it, folks. We've got a Vespa, folks. I actually know some of my old friends who used to ride those around Italy. Well, this looks very nice, and I've got the best table. Thank you. This certainly looks the part. And awesome sea views. Love it. That's always a good sign, isn't it? That means bread is on its way. Gotta have a little Pinot Grigio with your meal at Giovanni's, haven't you? It's law. So I've been allowed to have 2 starters and a main, although they said I could have the pasta dish as a smaller portion and then a meat dish for secondi. I just won't be able to eat that much, so I'm going with 2 starters and 1 main course. Oh, a handsome looking bread basket. I can see some grissini in there, and this bread, yeah, it's warm. I thought it was. Yummy. Very inviting and homely. Oh, it looks like it got in a fight. Can I just say, these grissini are great. They are so cheesy and crispy. Give me your cheese all over me. My waiter just came over and said, try some cheese as well with that. I'm like, I'll do whatever you tell me. I love cheese, you know I do. Here's a look at the menu. The starters here at Giovanni's table. Our main courses, the secondi. It looks like we've got pasta, risotto, and sea and earth. The dolci, the sweets, the desserts. You're damn right I went with a minestrone soup to start. Of course I did. Look how it glistens and gleams in the light. Wow, that is packed full of vegetables and pasta and parmesan. Let's do this. Yeah, that's very good. It's very hearty. Lovely, rich broth, tomatoey, saltiness from the parmesan. Awesome. Holy macaroni, folks. My starter has arrived. Look at the size of my aubergine parmigiana. That is crazy. That's a starter. Oh my God. Sometimes an aubergine parmigiana can be too wet and too salty, actually. This one really does hit all the correct notes. The crumb is beautiful. It's really crunchy, not too salty. Lovely sweetness of tomato. I'm a fan. All right, I've got the carbonara, and this is an interesting one because they haven't actually broken the yolk. I need to do that myself. I'm very excited about this. More cheese to begin with, though. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I've never had to break my own yolk for a carbonara. Let's do it. Wow. Holy macaroni. That is some portion, isn't it? Wow. Look, there's no doubt about it. That is good, and what a portion. I do think the pasta needs to be more al dente, and it's very heavy on the garlic. I just think it needs to balance a little bit better. It's still very nice though. Really good food, super service, and certainly worth the $48. Recommended. I know most of you would have rather eaten in the main dining room tonight, so here's a look at the menu. And the menu for your kiddie winkles. You're not gonna see this buffet as quiet as this again on this cruise, so make the most of it, all right? Can you imagine if the buffet were like this at breakfast, lunch and dinner? I'd probably live in here. And look, tucked over here, Chops Grill. Oh, I wish I had time to sample this as well. That is the downside of a 2-night cruise. Let me in, let me in. My understanding is it's $68 for dinner, $27 if you want to go for lunch. But of course, tomorrow is a port day and a lot of people will be getting off. Me, I'm not getting off, but I want to try some of the other restaurants. Sorry about that, I'm not much of a steak person, am I? I can't wait to show you the outdoor area tomorrow. I mean, it's been peeing it down today. Ooh, what's that up there? That looks like a nice bar. You know what, when I was last on board, I'm absolutely certain they didn't have quite so much in the way of water playground. Oh, wow. 2 huge pools here. Oh, is that wicked? Pool bar. You know what? The hot tubs here are absolutely humongous, by the way. They're also still really popular, and it's nearly 11 p.m. Look at this, folks. This is the solarium pool. 18 years of age and above to use this. And they have some humongous hot tubs hanging over the edge of the ship. I'm really excited about spending tomorrow on board. I'm not disembarking in Zeebrugge. Listen, if you want to see anything about Bruges or Ghent or Brussels or how to get there, how not to get there, how to save money, I've got you covered already. Look at that hot tub hanging over the edge. That includes you. And look at this, fish and chips. Very clever. Included in your cruise fare. Apart from the lobster, that is. You can't seem to get lobster for love nor money anymore without having to pay extra. Sorry about that. Just as well I really don't like lobster. Anywho, take me up, damn it. Don't look down and certainly don't drop your bloody phone. Woo! Wow, that is one wide girl. I'm in. Am I too old for this kind of shiz? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for having the sugar-free stuff. I love you. We are high up. Well, this is super popular, isn't it? This is the place to be and dance your asses off. I mean, your ass. You've only got one, haven't you? Alrighty, it's nearly midnight and the Royal Promenade is kicking. Look at all these little jutty outfits. Love them. Oh, what's going on down here? I said it before and I will say it again. If you've got an internal cabin overlooking the promenade area, you know, it's nearly midnight, it's going to be loud. Plenty of late night venues on board if you like a bit of disco-age. I'll tell you what though, my darlings, it's half midnight and I am spent, like toots spent. What in God's name is this? Whatever it is, it's right next to the library. I mean, read a book, have a little jig, why not? This is the library, by the way, not the Star Lounge. Oh, you are a little cutie. All right, this is the Star Lounge. It's not the library, I promise you, it's not. Okay, I am definitely heading back to my cabin now. I will say, the ship is certainly growing on me. I haven't found any quieter venues on board this evening. I will check them out for you tomorrow. I know some of you prefer a nice quiet venue, and why bloody not? I'm back, babies, and look, all my magnets still in place. We're gonna sleep off this adventure. Boom. Gotta do our own bloody turn down though. Come on now, Royal Caribbean. I got this. Consider me turned down. Alrighty, nighttime view from the bed. I just want you to see that it's not claustrophobic, that's all. On that note, it is time for beddy poos. Don't you even think about pooing in bed? And I bid you all a fondle farewell and good night. I think tomorrow's going to be very exciting, very special on board Independence of the Seas. For now, don't forget I love you. Who am I not going to love? You down there though. You smell like Humpty Dumpty's butt crack. Sort it out. Good night. Mwah. Good morning, everybody. Oh, welcome to Zeebrugge. I still ain't getting off. Listen, I had a great night's sleep. This bed is comfy. Duvet, not too heavy. I hate a heavy duvet. Air temperature, perfect for me. Anyway, are you ready to do this day? I am. Cabin steward, you may disturb me. Yep, they are still in check. Alrighty, it's the Windjammer buffet for me. I hear good things about it. Yes, I did just say I've heard good things about a buffet. We'll be the judge of that, won't we? Okay, it's 9 a.m. There is a line just to get into the buffet. Oh wow, there are actually 2 lines still going. What did I tell you last night? You won't see it like that again. Let's see what we got here. Well, fruit. We've got a deli section with meats, cheeses, bread. That's one weird ass looking blueberry smoothie. Fish, 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 everywhere fish. Cottage cheese, apricot cream cheese, salmon bagels, scrambled egg, black pudding. Ooh, puri and aloo bhaji, might have that. Hash browns, fried egg, sausage, crispy bacon, sliced fresh fruit, cinnamon rolls, classic streusel muffins, donuts and pastries. Oh my goodness, honey glazed ham. For display only, obviously. Well, we've got pancakes and waffles. They're all covered, but I promise you they're here. Biscuits and gravy, more bread. There's an eggs and more station, fried eggs, omelettes, a solitary sad looking egg benedict, another fruit station, corned beef hash, yogurts, cereals, milk, fried potatoes, baked beans. We've got oatmeal here as well. It goes on and Ariston. No cutlery. So it's 9 a.m. and the only place you can get breakfast on a ship of this size with this many people is the buffet, as in a proper breakfast. You could have room service or you could go to the cafe for pastries. But otherwise, this is it. My omelette is tough as all. Look at that. Look. I'm not eating that. It's shambolic in here. It's chaotic. It's frenetic. It's not a nice start to the day, and I wonder why I paid £700 as a solo passenger for these 2 nights on this glorious ship. This is definitely up there with one of the worst buffet experiences I've ever had on a cruise ship. Maybe the food is generally very good in here. Mine wasn't, and I didn't think some of it looked very appetizing. Long lines to get in, long lines when you're in here. Food is positioned at different stations, so you know, if I want an omelette, I gotta go there. If I want to have baked beans, I want to go there. It was just all separated. Didn't even get close to getting a coffee. Now that is depressing. Finally got a coffee, a life force. Filthy. Would you Adam and Eve it? I've just had messages from various people on board who were in the buffet and who saw me. I probably didn't look very happy. And they've said they've been trying to explain to their travel companions who are first-time cruisers that things aren't normally like this. They said the experience was horrendous. I don't want anyone out there saying, oh, you should have gone as soon as it opened at 6:30. This is supposed to be your holiday. You shouldn't be getting up at 6 a.m. to be ready for the buffet's opening at 6:30. You shouldn't. And also, I know it's open until, is it 11 today? I don't want my breakfast at 11 either. The truth is, they don't have enough dining options for breakfast on board this morning. Don't know why, but it's unacceptable. 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 No, that's not the right song, is it? Oh, I give up. Oh my God, is this a sign? When I boarded yesterday, I commented on this and I'm feeling just like that right now. Right, I said I wouldn't get off, but I want to get some shots of the ship from ashore. I'm getting shouted at for being here now, even though I'm right next to the ramp to get back on. Stop shouting at me. You may be aware I have visited Zeebrugge via cruise ship many times and have oodles of vlogs, but here's a look at some of the excursions offered by Royal Caribbean. Bruges on your own? Take the Get Your Guide shuttle. It's £20 for a return. It's 10:30. It's a port day. I think at this stage I really need an iced coffee. But even here is busy. I'm really surprised. Another line. some of the breakfast pastries, muffins and tarts, danishes, donuts available at the coffee shop. Well, I've ordered, but all these people are ahead waiting for their drinks. I wouldn't say the interior is the most alluring of coffee shops. 30 minutes later, cheers everybody, they are proudly serving Starbucks. I know what this tastes like. All right, it seems like it's Sunday. Take me out, goddammit. Okay, let's get on with this day. Enough whinging from me. Open decks, bit of sunshine, lots of wind. Perfect. I fancy a swim. Need to like swim off my frustrations. Oh look, we've got a soft serve. Help yourself included in your cruise there, thank God. Well, this I love. Kids are loving it. I'd love that. Rent yourself a casita. Area reserved for concierge suites, pinnacle guests. That's a nice looking outdoor bar, sky lounge. Nice seating area, like that. Funky. Oh look, we got pods. They got great views of the ship up here. Oh, and of Zeebrugge, of course, which is just toots tropical. The adults only solarium. This is a nice area. Oh, I hope you enjoy that. It ain't for me. Walk or run. Games, games, games. Everywhere games. Oh, look how funky these chairs are. Let's try one of these out. Gonna slide back. Oh, they're actually really comfy. Can we just stay here for the day? Please. It's too windy back here for the flow rider to operate. What a shame it's too windy for these to operate. Maybe the wind will die down later. I really want to have a go at these. What the hell is this? It's like one big peeled orange or something. Different activities in here? Not sure what they are though. Pretty big sports court. Climbing wall, not operational today either. Damn. Okay, do we want to climb this? I'm not sure. I'm going on in. I'm climbing. Woo. Woo, that's windy. Love these chairs around the pool. Oh yes. Oh yeah, there are some nice areas here in the solarium. Better quality lounges as well, thank you. Take the bridge, take the bridge, take the bridge. I'm on top of the world! Loving the little chairs in the shallows. In the shallows. How's it go? We're far from the shallows now. Something like that. Right, checking out the temperature. Oh, it's like bath water. Love that. And we have our own bar back here at the solarium. Towels are poolside. Let's do this. Oh, that's really nice. Straight in for me, no problem. And I'm a totes wimp, so it's got to be a good temperature. I am normally the person you'll see dangling the legs on the edge going like that. Out of the wind, in the sunshine, glorious. We have step and ladder access here. Okay, I'm not going to be defeated by the windjammer. Let's go and have a look at lunch, shall we? Alrighty, what have we got? Poppadoms, pickles, chutneys, eggplant curry, rice, dal, chili, enchilada, potato wedges, roasted vegetables, broccoli and Stilton soup, consomme, a wide range of salad items, a selection of vegan items including vegan meatloaf, roasted squash, 5-bean chili, crispy cauliflower, a burger and hot dog station, mac and cheese, fries, a live Asian cookery station, chicken goujons, pork chops, lamb hot pot, greens,
mashed potatoes, gravy, baked potatoes, ingredients to make loaded nachos or fries, fish, creamy pasta, and finally a range of desserts and fresh fruits. You'll find a range of cold drinks already prepared for you. These include iced tea, lemonade, and water. Lunchtime today in the buffet was so much more manageable than breakfast this morning, thank goodness for that. Plenty of seating and barely any lines. In summary, the iced tea, well, it was just like water, no flavour at all. The texture of the burger did not work for me, very dense and really not well seasoned at all. I also made myself some loaded fries and they were delicious. Crispy cauliflower, very tasty and Moorish. Sorry, one of the worst burgers I've had at sea.
Let's try the eggplant curry and the dal. Well, the dal has good flavour, although the consistency and colour not very appetizing, I will admit. The curry, pretty wet and uninspiring if I'm honest with you. Doesn't have a great deal of flavour. Okay, directly above the Windjammer we have kids clubs and arcades. I believe Johnny Rockets should be here somewhere as well. Oh no, this one goes on and on and on and on and on and on and now it's not. Oh yeah, this is a big one. It's not very busy, which surprises me. Oh, these are my favourites. Normally when Matthew and I play these, I win. He gets very upset. Look what I found!
Be aware that there's an upcharge to eat here at Johnny Rockets. Reservations are not required. That sounds like something out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, doesn't it?
Alright, so the lovely lady serving in Johnny Rockets told me it was $15, and for that you get your sides, you get a burger. She said you can have a sandwich as well as a burger if you want, plus a dessert and a soda. I mean, that's not bad value actually. Unfortunately, I'm now too full up from my Windjammer lunch. She also said the burgers are amazing, and I thought, I can believe that, and I bet they're a lot better than the ones in Windjammer. Alrighty folks, things are now starting to operate again.
You can access the Flow Rider for free, but there are also private sessions and lessons for a surcharge. No surcharge or reservations necessary for the climbing wall, just rock up, so to speak. Back in my cabin and confusion reigns. You might remember earlier today I used the Royal Caribbean app to reserve myself a table in the main dining room number 3, my time dining, i.e. whenever you want, at 9:30 p.m. this evening. I've come back to my cabin to receive this. Makes no sense to me. First of all, it suggests I was originally in main dining room number 4, not correct, and that I had a table booked for 7:45 p.m, not correct, and that both those things have been changed. Why? That would completely interfere with all my fabulous plans for this evening, and also I didn't want to lose my reservation for dining room number 3 at 9:30 p.m. So I've just called the dining manager, who just said to me, most guests like to eat at 7 p.m. Like, yeah, but I'm not one of those. And also I reserved a table for 9:30 p.m. Oh, bear with me. Looked on the system. Oh yes, I can see you've reserved that. Yes. Would you like to come at 7 p.m? No. It's just very bizarre. And then he apologized. He was very nice, very kind, but I don't understand why I feel like I'm being pressured to do something I don't want to. It's a bit weird, if you ask me. Does this happen to anyone else on Royal Caribbean, or is it just me? They just hate me? Probably just hate me. Alright, let's digress. Here's a look at some of the activities and events taking place around the ship today. Sometimes on a short cruise like this one, I think there's something to be said for staying on board whilst everyone else goes ashore. You really do feel like you have the ship to yourselves.
All right, we'll be leaving shortly, but what else is taking place around the ship? Well, this looks very serious indeed. All right, let's check out Casino Royale. No, I'm not gambling. I'm saving me money. I'm gonna get myself a wimpy when I go home, you know? Shiny. Here's the casino bar. The casino itself is vast, as I have come to expect with American cruise lines. Whoosh! It even spills out into the next bar area. And that bar is the Playmakers Sports Bar and Arcade. And this is a huge bar, and somehow it's always packed. Shiny. They're also going to tell you exactly when your favorite games and events are going to be televised. If you're happy to pay a supplement, you can also get yourself some food here. Have a look at the menu. There's always a long line for guest services here. Quiz going on here in Schuner's bar. Now this is another bar that always seems rammed. Afternoon karaoke taking place in the Star Lounge. Oh, that's not going very well, is it, my darling? We're on the move, everybody. Ooh, can you actually go up these steps? Wow, Jamie, yes, you can, and you're doing it. I am. I don't think I've ever been up here. Oh wow, you can go right to the front on the bow. I didn't know that. Wow, look at these views. I didn't even know you could come up here. Awesome. You know what the H is for? Hanky panky. It is awesome up here. I love it. Ooh, a wee bit of shuffleboard. If you're a smoker, it looks like you're going to use port side of prom deck. Oh, sticky out bit. And back in the cabin, and it's so peaceful. I love it. It is time to spruce ourselves up for the evening ahead. I didn't get the memo about white night, did you? The memo I got was navy blue. Whoops. If you've been watching my channel for some time, you know I always do a cabin tour and review. I actually quite like doing them. However, it's the first time that I've really had a chance to have a look at the nooks and crannies of my cabin. And I found a few things I wasn't quite so keen on. So, the hairdryer drawer. It's full of other people's hair and griminess. I've also been sharing my shower with, I don't know, I mean, you do understand my hair's not that long, don't you? And my hair is not that long either. No, they are not my pubes. They are very well kept, thank you very much. It's a little bit gross though, isn't it? My cabin steward only started his contract yesterday, and he was telling me how he wasn't actually allowed on board for some time because of the delay to boarding. So I don't even think he has seen the lack of cleanliness of some of this cabin yet. I will of course mention it to him. But what about the previous steward? Anyway, let's head out. And there you are again. It's like a sign.
For one last time, let's check out what's taken place on our ship this evening. And you know what? There's a bit of a buzz in the air because apparently Grease, the Broadway musical, will be showing on 2 occasions tonight. Shall we go? It lasts for an hour and a half. Maybe it's the real deal.
Up the dancers, as my mum would say. It's quite a significant production taking place in the Royal Theatre at 6 p.m. Grease is the word by all accounts. Apparently this is the real deal. It lasts 1 hour 30. This is popular. There's even a bar inside the theatre. Looks like we have an upper tier. Wow, this is some size theatre, isn't it? Pretty awesome. Problem being at the back of the theatre near the bar is they're all constantly. Oh my goodness me, hibachi and sushi. Forgot to mention that to you. Bit of teppanyaki going on. Speciality dining, of course, meaning a surcharge. I'm really sorry, I don't make up the rules, you know that. Anything tickling your fancy or fancying your tickle, that is the question. Oh, chocolate lava cake. Get inside me, I wish. I might grab myself a drink in Schooners. This is the quietest I've seen it so far. Oh, my American friends will laugh when they see this. You know I love it. Cheers, everybody. Refreshing AF. Quick story for y'all. So I was up at the bar, waiting to be served, and I could see exactly who was ahead of me. So when the bartender was saying, who's next? I'm like, oh, that person, that person. And then all of a sudden there's this waft over my shoulder. Someone throws a $5 note onto the bar and it's literally hovering over my shoulder and I can smell the nicotine breath. And I'm thinking, don't you even dare serve him before me. I was waiting to pounce. And you know what? Those bartenders, no, they did see the note. It did not impact on their ability to serve fairly. So cheers to the crew, well done. And that person throwing cash over me, next time I'll pick it up and take it myself. Just leave me a bit more. Right folks, have a peep at some of the prices of beers, others and zero proof. I know you've been waiting. Thank you for being patient. I get there in the end. Prices of spirits, remember, they are large measures. They're gonna knock you over the edge before you can say, Jamie, help me. Okay, before I start talking, can anybody guess what I'm about to say? Can you? Decadent and velvety, just like me. Wowzers, look at that toasted marshmallow old-fashioned. That sounds glorious, I wish. Listen, I think it's a nice enough bar, just a little bit nondescript, that's all. I have reserved the table for dinner at 9:30. I'm going to get a slice of pizza in the meantime. Oh, get in my tum. Just wait until 11 p.m. midnight. Those pizzas will be flying off the shelves as we ram. Did anybody guess out there that I wouldn't stay for the full 1 hour, 30 minutes of the show? Anybody? No? I mean, you could hear the audience. They really were enjoying themselves. I thought it was fine. I'm not the biggest Grease fan. I've never seen the film. I know all the music. I understand what happens. Don't worry. Please don't judge me for not having watched it. I haven't watched Love Actually either. But I get so much hate now, aren't I? I have seen Dirty Dancing. I like that. I'm a good little dancer myself. You've seen me line dance now. Throw in the dirty line dancer. Next! Well, since Schooner, I haven't been able to find a seat in any bar. Yikes. It's really all happening in here. I wish I knew about the White Night. Lines. Main dining room, every deck, line. Oh my God, this line is crazy for main dining room. I mean, this one really does go on and Ariston all the way back. If you fancy a lovely, oh my goodness me, look at that. I was going to say ice cream or ice cream sundae. Oh, they keep coming. They are like Ariston. There's a surcharge. Hi. You look awesome. Come on, let me show you those prices. Otherwise, you'll never forgive me, will you? Here's the sugar beach. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Everywhere, sugar. Yeah, of course it's going to cost you. What do you expect? What the hell is that? Oh my god, it's an avocado cut in half, isn't it? Oh, that's quite cool. I recognize those bad boys. I don't think mine are so red. They're bigger than my head. Oh, boing, boing, boing. Oh, God, nearly got knocked out by one of them. Oh my God, I thought it was just one. Look, you get all of them. Grapes? Is that right? Oh, me gosh, I love a shop that knows what it is. I don't want any of this stuff, though. No handbag for me, thank you. I thought I was in someone's way just now, but actually she wanted a selfie. I'm really sorry. Hopefully the picture was all right. I didn't like it with the light above my head. You understand that, don't you? Some of these Lacoste tops are nice, but blimey, they cost a lot. Oh, now these are my colours, aren't they? Oh, yes. Oh, look at this. Look, look. I kind of like that. Although mine would say salty life. Like, there's not a huge amount of room in this promenade, so put all that in the middle. Ugh. Get rid of it. Oh. I wonder if they've got any Tom Ford. What do you reckon? Oh dear, look what they got. I am addicted, and the lady working here knows it. She can smell addiction. All right, I didn't spend a fortune in there. Mila, unfortunately, didn't have samples of the ones I was interested in. But Mila is awesome, okay? She is a total credit to the company. I think someone's staring at me just now. Just gonna like turn around and see if anyone's actually looking behind. Yeah. Okay, those people you saw in the background have accosted me. This is water. Oh no, you're fine. It's not water. If those boys are watching, hey, I know you don't watch YouTube videos, especially not mine. Thank you for your company, you're awesome. Okay, it's main dining room time. Apparently it's called dining room number 3. Right, let's do this. 3 tiers to the main dining room here. Main dining room 3, 4, and 5. Look at that. All right, that's an awesome view, thank you. Well, this is very nice indeed. Just had a lovely travel agent, in fact, wearing pink, come over to say hello. If you're watching, it's lovely to meet you. Here's what's on offer at the main dining room. I wonder if they'll let me have a starter and soup. I'm not used to the Royal Caribbean way. Look, they've got premium selections where you can pay a little extra to have something more special. Holy macaroni, I've got a massive bread basket. Président, beurre. I like that. Would you like the arancini or minestrone soup first, sir? Arancini, please, baby. Arancini. Did I just call my server baby? Oh, all right. Arancini to start, and these smell delish. Healthy portion for a starter as well. The crumb is very good. Very crunchy indeed. I love the salsa. Quite nice to have it served on a bed of spinach as well. I would just say the risotto is a tiny bit overcooked. Otherwise, very good. Minestrone soup, and I'm hoping it's not as good as the one I had last night at the specialty venue. I'm not saying I don't want it to be very good, I do. But you know, I paid extra for the one last night. It looks a good color. Oh, lots of veggies, pasta. I see my cheese. I honestly can't tell the difference between this one and the one last night. It's very good. And now onto my chicken parm. It does smell very good, I will admit that. I'm just a little bit worried this pasta is going to be overcooked. We'll find out soon enough. I hate to say this, but this dish is better than what I had last night at specialty dining. It's just the flavors are a bit more balanced. Pasta is al dente as well, as it should be. I really like it. Sorry, Giovanni's, I did really like you. This is actually better. 3 courses devoured. Really good, actually. Very pleased with that. And also the service in here was exceptional. Honestly, the staff in dining room 3, they made me feel incredibly welcome from the outset. They were very efficient, very friendly, checking up on me to make sure all was okay. I like them a lot. This dining room really does look the part. It's beautiful. I love the 3 tiers here. The chandelier just feels like a sense of occasion. Out of the dining room, into the gallery. Oh, hey there. You fancy a nightcap? No? You fancy a drink? No? Ba, ba, ba. Who the hell is that up there? I'm back. I haven't even started packing and it's gone 11. Yikes. Yes, we are disembarking tomorrow. It was just a 2-night cruise. I haven't even read the disembarkation information yet. Bad Jamie. Literally forgotten how easy it is to pack after a 2-night cruise. Hey, Mr. Sally, we're going home. Alrighty, folks, let's check out the disembarkation information. It's super important, you know. First of all, you need to vacate your cabin by 8 a.m. And as you can see here, we have a few options for breakfast. I am absolutely going zero near that Windjammer Marketplace for breakfast tomorrow. So apart from excursions and transfers to the airport, I'm not really sure this tells you when you're supposed to disembark. I mean, I can see disembarkation begins at 6:30 to 6:55 in the morning and everyone needs to be off by 9 a.m. But when am I supposed to be off? Let me check the app. Well, the app just says to leave when you're ready and then I presume by 8:45 a.m. at the latest. Sounds quite free flow to me. Wonder how that will work with 4,000 passengers. Let's catch up in the morning for disembarkation and see how that goes and those all-important reflections on this 2-night cruise. I think it's fair to say today has been quite mixed and I've got more to tell you on that tomorrow. Oh, tired. On that note, I'll see you all in the morning. Love all of you. Oh, you there though. Honestly, you really need to stop brushing your teeth more and wear some deodorant. Goodness sake. Lights, camera, action. That's it. Good morning, everybody. I had another great night's sleep. It's such a quiet cabin here and my goodness me, the aircon is working superbly. However, it's time for those ritualistic farewells. Gotta vacate the cabin by 8. Bye bedroom area, you are so comfy, I'll miss you. Won't miss the colour scheme, although never a deal breaker for me, I've got to be honest, but Royal Caribbean, make it a bit more regal or Caribbean. My bathroom, not too much to miss here, but shower, you are hot and powerful. Gonna grab myself a drip regular coffee from the coffee shop. Life Force and health, darlings. I got my spot, just about. Just checked my portfolio, i.e. how much I've spent using the app for the last 2 nights, and it's come to $165, which at the moment is the equivalent of 121 Great British pounds. Pray tell, what did that include, Jamie? Okay, I got you covered. First of all, my daily gratuities, which come in at $18.50 per day. Also, my specialty meal at Giovanni's, my iced coffee, soft drinks, and alcoholic beverage, and also any extra gratuities that I left. Safe to say, a drinks package on board would not have been anywhere near worth it for me. If I bought it once on board, over £100 per day. I think Royal are really taking the P with those prices. The Wi-Fi on board, by the way, works superbly. I paid that forward. There was a discount available if purchased in advance. So I spent, I think it was £36 on that for the 2 days. Still a lot. If I throw that in all, about £155 on board spend for 2 nights. Add to that the cruise fare, which was £700 for me as a solo getting fleeced for 2 nights. All in all, that's about £850 for just me. I think it's extortionate. When I looked at this cruise months ago, it was coming out at £900 for just me for 2 nights in an inside cabin. Like, what's going on with your pricing, Royal Caribbean? That fare eventually dropped £200 to the £700 that I paid for an ocean view cabin. I still thought it was a huge amount of money for a 2-nighter, but I hadn't done Royal for so long. Many of you out there were saying, please do another Royal Caribbean cruise. It's been years, Jamie. I took your advice, I took the plunge, I did it. Do I think it's worth that amount of money for 2 nights? Hell no. Would I do that again, spend the same amount of money on this kind of cruise? Hell no. Do I think this brand lived up to its high quality? No. Don't get me wrong, I really like the look and feel of the ship. It's really vibrant, it's playful in places, love the outdoor spaces. Those pools are just fabulous. For families, for kids, absolutely spot on. food in the Windjammer buffet for me did not live up to the lofty expectations I've read about. Having said that, the food in the main dining room I thought was very good, as was the food I had in Giovanni's. It should be, however, because you're paying extra for that. Really like the look and feel of Giovanni's, but having said that, the main dining room with its 3 tiers is pretty special as well. One of the biggest assets of this ship, definitely the crew. They've been so friendly, so welcoming, and I appreciate all their hard work. Cabin was a good size, although I was expecting something a little bit more vibrant for Royal Caribbean. I'm certain it's looked like that for years and years and years and years and years. I accept. It's a 2-night cruise. It's a booze cruise. People are on board to drink themselves into oblivion and get the most of their very expensive drinks packages. As a result, I feel the flow of passengers on a 2-nighter is certainly different to that of a longer cruise, and therefore the bars heaving. There were times when it was difficult to get a spot, even for me as a solo, on my own, as a lemon. I'd like to think it would be much easier to get yourselves a seat on a cruise of, let's say, 7 nights or longer. Please tell me it is. Someone out there. The delayed boarding, well, couldn't be helped. I'm sure it was norovirus related. However, the actual boarding process, once I was there at my time slot, was hugely chaotic, disorganized, and I really didn't appreciate the unfair queuing system. You might say that's to do with the port authorities, but you know what? Cruise lines do have a say in how things are run in the port as well. I've heard some of the people working in port authorities say, no, that's the way that Cunard want it done, that's the way that Royal Caribbean have said they want it done. They have an influence. I felt really bad for my cabin steward. He boarded so late on the same day we all boarded. I don't know how he had time to check on all of his cabins. Maybe somebody else is working on them in advance. But certainly in my cabin, there was a cleanliness issue, which had obviously been there previously. I don't like getting home from any kind of trip where I've had some issues and not reported them whilst on board. I did that yesterday morning, by the way. I was promised a callback. It did not happen in a timely fashion. I had a card left for me when I got back to my cabin, which wasn't until late, saying someone had tried calling. Well, if they had, it really wasn't until after I'd got ready for the evening and left. So all that's left for me to do now is to just present my experiences and findings to you. And unfortunately, I've not had any kind of conversation with any manager on board. I really wanted to ask them where value for money was as a solo passenger paying £700 in spite of some of the issues I'd raised. I guess we'll never know. Would I sail with Royal Caribbean again? Well, I'd already booked a 7-nighter on Symphony of the Seas sailing out of New Jersey this September. I'm gonna do it. It's a 7-nighter. I'm hoping things will be very different. Different ship, a really large ship. But I hope it's more consistent than this experience. For me, this was a very mediocre cruise with a very high price tag. Of course, we all experience the same cruise differently. There are people on board here who will not have experienced some of the issues I have. That makes me happy for them, it really does. But as you know, I always film exactly what's happening in real time whilst I'm on board. When things go well, I'm always there to champion the cruise line and the crew. When things don't go quite so well, I feel like it's my duty to report back as well. You'd expect that, wouldn't you? Anyway, let's see how disembarkation works. I'm still none the wiser, to be honest, when I'm supposed to get off. I had a look at my app just now. It doesn't say a single thing, so I might just see if I can walk off. Oh, there was an announcement for people with certain coloured tags who could disembark and collect their luggage. Aside from people who needed assistance, I didn't even know that was an option. It certainly wasn't written in the documentation. So maybe you've got to arrange that through guest services. I'm none the wiser on this cruise, really. The first time I haven't known how a disembarkation process works. On just hope and prayers. All right, it looks like disembarkation is taking place via the dining room on deck 4, and then it's going to weave around promenade deck. Ugh. Oh, we got a long way to go to get to the Zigzagorama. Okay, I've zapped out. That took about 10 minutes, so that's not too bad. But let's see what the rest of the line is like. Nearly at the Zigzagorama. Hallelujah. We're getting there. Mind you, so was British Airways at one point. And the luggage hall, not a lot here. I don't have anything to declare. Don't stop me. Straight through border force and to the exit. We had a letter left in our cabins last night. I didn't see it until I got back, saying that we would now return to a different cruise terminal. We're at Horizon Cruise Terminal, which is a bit further away than City Cruise Terminal. I love the way they sold it to us in the letter. Don't worry, they said it's right next to the other one. The accurate way of selling that would have been to say it's another 15-minute walk. That's what it is. Bye, Indy. Can't say I'm going to miss you that much. Thanks for traveling with me, my darlings. In spite of a few moans here or there, I hope you've enjoyed it. On the horizon, somebody is turning a very significant age and will be spending his birthday on Queen Mary 2. Please do join me for that. It's going to be a moment. Take care.
Thank you for your support as we now head towards 43,000 subscribers. Today's shoutouts go to my gorgeous tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons. And yes, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalized video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. Don't forget we can follow each other on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, Instagram at travelblogjamie, and of course, my darlings, right here, right now on YouTube.